These tiny habits take less than 5 minutes to adopt, but they will completely change your life 100%. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. In this video, we're just talking about tiny little habits, 5 tiny little habits that will change your life. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is your thinking. Okay, be positive in your thinking. Okay, think positive, think possibility. Okay, be expectant, be open-minded to good things, to goodness, to great things, amazing things. Don't let your past fears or past failures, or maybe your delayed answers, or your delayed maybe the delay in your results in the past, don't let that be a reason for you to now become a negative person. Why you now don't believe anything good can happen to you, or anything good can happen for you. So be positive, be very intentional about thinking positive. Okay, thinking possibility. You know that you can achieve it. Okay, you can do this. There's nothing stopping you from doing it. Okay, with the help of God, with the help of the Holy Spirit, you can keep working towards your dreams and your goals. Keep working towards that life you want. Keep working towards that thing you want to achieve. And before you know what's going on, you just realize that, oh my goodness, I've had this thing I've been praying for. I've had it for the past 2 years, for the past 10 years. This is now my reality. Be positive. Okay, always think positivity. It takes 2 seconds to decide that you want to be a positive person. Okay, and then you just decide, and you make sure, because for some people, they're inclined to being negative. They want to question everything. They want to be sure. They want to know that for sure this thing is going to happen. And so rather than being expectant, they just question everything. They try to, in their heads, they try to plan out how everything will work out. Or is it possible to work out this way? I don't think so, because for it to work out this way, I have to do this and that. But if you're a positive person, you are more likely to actually get real answers, real results. You work towards what you want to do. You explore options, because it is possible for you to achieve that thing. So you explore options, you go out of your comfort zone. You just try to you test the waters. You try to do all of the things you can do to make sure you achieve all of the things you want to achieve. And so it's a tiny habit, but it's going to change your life forever. Another random and tiny habit that would actually change your life, and it takes less than 5 minutes to adopt this mentality or this mindset, is I should pause a little bit before you respond. Okay, if someone is coming at you with some aggression, or if someone is trying to accuse you of certain things, or just trying to, someone is just trying to even have a conversation with you, try to pause and respond rather than react. The Holy Spirit has helped me with this my entire life. Okay, and God is still helping with God is still helping me with it as we speak. Sometimes when someone says something, you just want to respond immediately without even listening to what the person has to say, or without even thinking it through, that should I respond or should I just ignore? And a lot of times it gets us in trouble. I don't know about you, but I know for a fact that it has gotten me in trouble like 59 million times, okay, in the past. And even now, I'm still working on it, But like I said, God is just really, really helping me with it. So just relax before you respond. Think about it. What am I about to say? Is it necessary, or is it relevant, or is it true, or is it just relax for a couple of seconds before you respond. And sometimes people come at you with things that will trigger you, like questions that will really, really get on your nerves, or will annoy you. And instead of reacting to the question, it's better to just respond, be as calm as possible, even if it does not always look like it is possible, because sometimes some people just be getting on your last nerves, right? I don't know if that's happened to you before, but I mean, we experience it every day. I experience it almost all the time, because when you are relating with human beings, with people generally, you are bound to get maybe insulted, you're bound to get annoyed or offended, and you might want to fight back, like with your mouth, and talk back and respond. But sometimes it might get us in trouble. It might just cause unnecessary strife. It might elongate the matter. It might cause anything. I don't know if I'm the only one in the world that has experienced this, but I know that what has helped me so far, what God has used to help me so far, is learning to just calm down, taking a breather. Okay, just breathe, swallow what you want to say. That thing you wanted to say on impulse, just swallow it, and then just reconstruct it in your brain, and then just say it in a kind way so that it will not escalate the situation. Just calm down, try to respond and not react. Another tiny, random but relevant point in this video, another thing you can do to change your life for the better, and it takes you less than 5 minutes, is to say thank you to someone meaningful in your life. Okay, appreciate people that are in your life. Don't take what you have for granted. It might be you might have an amazing staff, you might have an amazing partner, you might have an amazing sibling, you might have amazing children or amazing parents, family members, in-laws. You might have an amazing mother-in-law or an amazing father-in-law. Take out time to let these people know how much they mean to you. Take out time to just say something kind. Appreciate what you have, because trust me, it's a blessing. If you have maybe your staff, you just have this staff that they're just amazing, they're helping you out with your business, they're treating the business like it's their own. Take out time to be grateful to them, not like you're worshiping them, not that you're putting them on a pedestal or anything, but you are genuinely thankful that you have this blessing called this person or these people. You have this, it's a gift. To have loyalty around you is a gift, it's a blessing. And so when you have stuff like that, be thankful. Okay, if you can say thank you by by word of mouth. Just say, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate your efforts. It might be through a promotion, it might be just a cash gift to that staff. If you have someone great in your life, make sure you let them know that they're amazing. Make sure you show them gratitude. You show them that you are thankful, that you value them, because you never know the value of what you have until it's gone a lot of times. And so if you take the things you have for granted and you just say you're just on to the next, you have this amazing business, you have you have an amazing team working on your business for you, and then you just see it as, please, this is my right, and then you are treating them anyhow, like I used to do. I can say this one, it was I used to take things for granted a whole lot. Like, I thank God for changing my life. When I started this journey of self-improvement, self-development, personal growth, I feel like it was just God that pushed me towards this path, or pushed me in this direction, to just get better and make myself a better person, because I was just clueless. I was clueless in my 20s and my early 30s. My goodness, I was clueless. Okay, I took everything and everyone for granted. I did not appreciate tiny little acts of kindness. I didn't appreciate loyalty. I didn't appreciate my staff. I was just all over the place, and I'm thankful to God for just breaking my wings and calming me down, that I should focus on what matters, and that what matters the most is not being prideful. What matters the most is being grateful. Okay, one of the things that matters the most anyways, being grateful, being cautious about how you treat people, being kind, and just trying to be an amazing person. We can never be so perfect. We can always try, but we can't be. The only perfect person is God, and we can just try our best to be better people. And so I don't know why I've just derailed so much from that point, but the most important thing in the point for you to take away is that you should learn to be grateful for what you have. Don't take anything for granted. And if you have someone in your life that you appreciate, or that is actually being positively impactful in your life, take out time, less than 5 minutes, just say thank you, appreciate the person, and be genuine about it. Another habit that will change your life forever is for you to learn to give without expecting anything back. Okay, learn to be kind without expecting anything back, because a lot of times, if you even look at the people you are doing something for, if maybe there's someone you are being kind to and the person is not grateful, you'll be like, who sent me? Because you'll be like, why did I do this kind of thing? This person didn't even appreciate it. But a lot of times we are also recipients of good deeds that we take for granted. Like I said in my earlier points, that I was the over I was the general overseer of people that took things for granted. Okay, that was me in my 20s, in my early 30s. And so I know what it means to I know how it feels to be ungrateful, right? And so I've learned, God has helped me to learn that even if people are ungrateful right now, it doesn't mean I should stop trying to help out. Okay, they might not, someone might not see your value, someone might not see the good in you. You might give someone something and the person is looking at you like, is this all you are going to give me? Or you might even do something kind to someone and the person is like, what's this one doing? Don't expect anything in return. And when I say anything, I mean anything as little as even the word thank you. Okay. You might never get a thank you. You might never ever get a thank you from whoever it is you are trying to help, and that should be fine with you. If you are going to adopt this mindset, you're going to have so much peace of mind. You're going to change your life forever, because now you are doing it out of the goodness of your heart, and you're doing it because you genuinely want to make a change. You genuinely want to help this person out. Whether or not the person appreciates it, you don't mind. Whether or not the person says thank you, you don't mind, and you're not even expecting the person to repay you in any way. You're just doing it from the goodness of your heart. It is an important thing, or it's an important habit to adopt, to lock in, because if you don't, you stop doing good. Because a lot of times, even us as human beings, we can be very ungrateful to God. Okay, and so it's important for us to know that even though God is faithful to us, he keeps blessing us. Even though we might be ungrateful sometimes, we might be just terrible sometimes, God never stops loving us. He never stops helping us out. He never stops forgiving us. And so, saying that, right, just to try to buttress my point that we can try to be kind to people, to give people without expecting anything in return, because a lot of times we might not really get what we're expecting from those people. And so just know that you reap what you sow. The good deeds you sow in this world, you reap them. You might not reap where you sow it. Okay, if there's someone you are helping out, you might not reap those good fruits from that person, but you get, God will help you out. Okay, just remove your mind from the fact that you are doing this just so you can get that, and so that you won't be overwhelmed and you won't feel like, why am I doing good? I hope I didn't confuse you with that point. I hope I delivered that point the way I meant to. So the fifth and the most important point, to me anyways, that in this video, right, the fifth and the most important point I'll talk about is that you should never ever dismiss the nudging of the Holy Spirit. Tell God to help you know when it is the Holy Spirit that is talking to you. And a lot of times, I want to believe we actually know the voice of the Holy Spirit, but because we have our own wants, our own desires, our own needs, we try to convince ourselves that that thing we want is God speaking to us. But the real thing that is taking us accountable, that is holding us accountable for our wrongdoings, or the real thing that is telling us, that soft, that silent voice, that still voice that say, but you were the one wrong in that situation. You are the wrong one. We kind of dismiss it and say, but this person did this to me now. This person did it to me, and that's why I reacted that way. But the Holy Spirit is telling that, you were wrong, right? But you're just dismissing that. Please, this tiny voice, just excuse me for now. If you want your life to change for the better, and when I say change for the better, I mean for you to have peace of mind, for you to have a clear conscience, for you to have joy unspeakable, don't dismiss the voice of the Holy Spirit. Don't discard it. I beg you. I mean, that voice, that your conscience. Hey, when we were younger, we used to call it guilty conscience, right? Well, that small voice, that thing that is telling you that, are you sure what you're doing is right? That thing, don't dismiss it. It will help you change your life. It will get you out of trouble. It will give you peace of mind. It will give you joy, as in a lot of peace, a lot of joy. Trust me. If you hold the voice of the Holy Spirit close to your heart, if you hold on to it and you just try to listen for it, it's not all the time that we actually, sometimes you may not even have clarity on it when you're asking for a particular thing, when you have a particular prayer point. But most times you actually hear it, or you actually just have that nudging. It's not like you're actually hearing it physically. I don't know how to explain. It's just a nudging, like in your heart, that do this or do that, or don't do this or don't do that. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it. That tiny silent voice, don't dismiss it. Don't Don't dismiss it. Okay, it is very important. It is, if there's nothing you're going to do, if not there's nothing else you're going to do to change your life for the better, you just hold on to that Holy Spirit's voice, because He will teach you, He will guide you, He'll tell you what to do, He'll correct you, He'll tell you that what you did, He'll hold you accountable when you do wrong. He'll keep you grounded. Okay, He will break your wings and help you become a normal person. I hope this video has, been encouraging. I hope it has been informative and educative. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.